a staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the Boise State Broncos and the Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Broncos head coach before the game. There's always different motivations in the game, and bringing your team here against an SEC opponent, there's a lot on the table. Guys who may have been overlooked, under-recruited, chip on their shoulder. This group of 16 always wants to compete against the bigger, more powerful schools. But you don't want to do too well. What if they steal your guys in the transfer portal? Coach says they're not worried about that. He just wants his guys to be the best version of themselves today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. It'll be a draw. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. So Boise State's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Back to throw, it's Herrera. Complete. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Finding an escape. Might have a chance. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
And the old school toss play, huh? A little just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole? As opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack. And their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, why have to get another guy?
Caught, and he's got room. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Broncos go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Unloads quickly. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Play is halted momentarily as the training staff is out to check on an injured member of the Wolfpack. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gaines. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Wolfpack might just keep spinning it after that last one. The give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Wolfpack picked up that last first down with a completion. Let's see what they do here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. To throw, it's Herrera. He's got his man, makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. He's going to let it go. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Handoff from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll go back to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The offense changing the play. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. He's got it down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll send the tight end in motion. Going to the ground. Finding some room. The 10. Touchdown, Wolfpack. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And that is how you finish with a 54-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Dropping back, it's Herrera. Under fire. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the drive.
Great place to start for this offense. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. It's complete. Oh, he's got some space. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. They'll go to the air. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Along the sideline, got it in the end zone.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. The run inside. It's Gaines. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets...
Snags it, and there's running room. Past the 50, the 30, past the 20, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Broncos!
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field, uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. They'll give it on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Good timing on the quick out. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Never a doubt they lead the offense on the field. 4th and short from the 48. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Could be an alley. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Here's a heat. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And the try is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
They're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the first down.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to throw, it's Herrera. Pocket breaking down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
And that's okay. The offense coordinator is not upset because, listen, quarterback decision-making, find your guys, find your matchups. He's made big plays already. He's already put up a game's worth of stats. Continue to find that guy. You'll have some misses, but he is your guy.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the ground with the counter. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Right back to him on the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. On 4th down, looking to pass. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces.
Got some room headed to the goal line. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
Boise State.
At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use a timeout instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Timeout taken by Boise State. 2nd time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the 3 ball locks us up as we get closer to the half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. He's got him in the flat. They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Running to the left. Got enough for the first. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Broncos will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll field the punt and look for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Quarterback making adjustments.
Nigga.
They'll send the back in motion. Off the play fake on first down. The throw.
All right, what you know about the half
And
swing
the
slash?
defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in and looking upfield.
Oh, God.
Quick with the spin move. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket.
God dang. Thank you, Mom.
Under fire. He sacked this defense.
Another one. back-to-back sacks.
Great field position, set up. You want to be aggressive. You want to take advantage of it. But in order to do that, the offensive line has to do their job. You've got to give your QB time. They don't do it. And back-to-back plays, they're going the completely wrong direction.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it down.
Oh my God!
Pass will bring up 4th down.
When a situation like that
How do you not clear that?
to get that thing completed and keep the drive moving.
How
So
do
you're just
you
trying to
not
buy
clear
yourself some
that?
real estate and help your punter.
And the Broncos decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They're going to run it.
Oh, get out of there, though.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all
Hopefully
season.
the sack is
ranking in
70
the top
overall. I
10
need to stop
in
playing like a
rushing.
dumbass.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker. They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Come on, man.
The Wolfpack picked up that last 1st down with a completion. Let's see what
Rolling
they do
marijuana, that's for cheap vacation.
here. He goes right back to the air. Rushes on him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the 2nd half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. The Wolfpack now operating in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him.
I really do hate how you niggas blocks on
Operating in
RPOs.
the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give. Tackled there by the defense.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
He's got it on the move. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Play is halted momentarily as the training staff is out to check on an injured member of the Wolfpack. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. And now the Broncos called their 1st of 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the D deny them on on 2nd and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as his defense is making it tough. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. On the move. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They take the lead with the 6.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play.
I forgot
That's
about
my
the fucking Lexus I
And the
wanted to
extra
buy.
point is true, and they're on top by 7. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Solid gain to get them out close to the 20, pick up a 5 to the 19.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're...
Man, what the heck? Oh, thank you.
Intercepted, the defense has set him up.
That boy got pick 6.
Don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play.
Let's get folk.
Defense, great job making the interception, and you're right. Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Had to bring that nigga out, too. Hey.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Right down the middle. Got a man. It's Jones. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That's why I have these niggas
I
committed
love when you
inside.
sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it
I
in the
really
belly
hate
of
how
the
that's a
running back,
feature that has
pulls
been
it out,
blatantly lied
runs
to,
the play action.
lied about.
Great job of confusing the defense a little bit, making them honor the run, and then throwing the ball in the lanes right behind them.
They're working that left side. Really good
Nobody there.
surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
No,
The
say shit.
Broncos
Kid
getting
rollouts.
set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Herrera. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a
Come on, bro. I know that wear and tear on this dude got to be high.
2nd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Myers on the move.
Oh, that's another pick.
Off for the 3rd.
That's another pick. Was that Rick?
Drag him down.
Is that Rick? No, it's not Rick. Dang.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
I'm turning the injury sliders down.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First and 10 coming up. The give. Pushes ahead for one. It's second and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Finds his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Back open in the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Wolfpack picked up that last first down with a completion. Let's see what they do here. They'll try it over the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it and keep getting those stats.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there.
Here's a little room there. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They're going to ride this running back. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
A great chance to put this game away with a score here on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Pressure coming. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Quick strike through the air for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Let's finish the game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the running back. And they swarm him under.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Back to pass, it's Herrera. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag in the
God dang it, Red.
A little too rough on the quarterback there.
That's suicide. That's suicide.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Running inside. It's Gaines. Picks up the first down. There's some room. Past the 10. Touchdown, Broncos. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Man, what are we on the K, man?
Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man,
I don't know, Sean. They just told me that they ain't really trying to play with 9/11 for real.
that guy says, wait a minute.
Huh?
Way too fast.
The niggas told me they ain't trying to play with 9/11 for real.
That's for dang sure.
They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions.
I said, when we on the K, man?
The onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Everybody know I'm better than mine at everything I touch. This trapping shit, this rapping shit, this gaming shit, nigga.
Smart move to keep it on the ground.
I'm just better as the white man.
And he's able to
Better.
find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And the running back there did
Fuck my lighter
everything
at.
that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this
Sorry,
game. You've
sorry.
got to stay in bounds. You're
No,
finding
Rad's
yards.
a
It's
crispy
positive
guy.
run, but you're not going out of
Shouldn't even
bounds.
use that language around you yet. Rad, apologies.
Timeout taken by Boise State. Second time they've stopped the clock here in the half. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Give to the single back. And with that, the Broncos use their final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. Red pass hits complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 3rd and 3. Now the play fake. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Now
Yeah, I can take that with y'all on the
breathing
way
room
home.
after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Let's go down to the sideline and holler.
Guys, the 5 down here on the Boise State sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Looking to throw it, Herrera. He finds finds a dead spot in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Bears the pressure. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him.
This QB sad. They got like 2 wide open people.
In the back corner of the end zone.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Complete to the right. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Touchdown!
That's offensive PI, ref. Come on now.
Window for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And the extra point splits the upright. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boom.
Jeez. Gotta go bring in number. Texas A&M, number 3. Oh, Lord. This nigga got 84 man. Yeesh.
Little hunt that made that shit 5 times. No dilly. Remember I but I ain't put them hoes down. Silly. I ain't gotta take no
Rap.
risks. You see, I'm fucking this bitch. Talking on the rap. Kill me. Yeah, my leg. You did.
I said, come pull up. Let's go to Zaxby's. I said, come pull up. Let's go to Zaxby's. Nigga, right,
You
like.
hear them kids? That's $50 worth of Zaxby's right there. Let me stop.
Nigga, the Plaza to Gonzales is not an hour. Like 30 minutes. Especially the Zaxby's. Zaxby's fine. What you made? Smothered potatoes.
He is devastating in the rushing game. He's been unstoppable this season in the red zone. A true dual threat quarterback. I'll keep you posted on how he continues to rise in that Heisman conversation. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a look at them first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned...
Maybe a crease. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud
Anybody
and
got
noisy.
GTA?
You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
With the catch, it's Thomas. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Got his man.
You're making
And the
the wrong
defense settled in to
reads.
stop that
Stop.
one for a short
You're making
gain.
the wrong reads. You always do this.
Back with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. The Wolfpack something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage
come on, defense.
on the punt return.
Come on, strong.
The Aggies offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. One thing that has been a big point in practice, right side of the offensive line and how they can control this edge pressure.
That was foul.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Reed. Under fire. He's got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Fights off.
No way!
The defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Some misdirection with the counter. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls.
There's a crease.
Heck no, Mike Jones.
The defense wrestles him to the ground.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks. And just letting you know, we'll run.
I don't think I want to play this anymore.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field for a big guy. Very, very unique.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
And you've already seen this QB, man. He's willing to spread the ball around and take what the defense gives him and not force it to his go-to guy. But it's not a surprise. When you get it to him, good things happen. He can chew up chunks of yards and make those big plays.
Come on, man. That's supposed to be 6 going the other way. This nigga ended up getting 3 yards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
That's a really great play by the defender, and we obviously know the defense gave up on
Good job, defense. Good job holding them at 3.
Coaching staff told us, David, they wanted to be more aggressive this game. And here you go. The opening drive of the game. Great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, swatting it away, and trying to send a message to the offense.
Well, and sometimes the defenders, they're trying to make plays. They're trying to catch it. A lot of times because of that, they misjudge the football. I like knocking it down, making sure the receiver doesn't catch it. They were challenged all week about a negative performance a week ago. Good to see them come out early with some energy and making some plays.
The give out of the gun. Open space at the 25. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Here you go, Burner. Come on. Get out of there.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the lone running back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. They can really be aggressive after that last play to the run. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to
Why are you throwing that? Why are you throwing that?
Knock the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. This is a designed run. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hauls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Creates a little space. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Throws to the back. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, just looking for a quick hitter.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morrow.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Reed, get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Bringing the heat. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And I got to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2. Can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical. Got to break tackle.
Throws toward the end zone. It's caught.
The hell?
Touchdown, Aggie. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably,
I can go
but
shotgun
it's starting
too.
to
What's
feel
up?
that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going.
So I can go shotgun too,
Just
yeah.
a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials...
All right, come on, bro. We gotta go score.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Can't move the ball.
This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap.
There we go.
It messes with the communication.
That's a first.
And it can really rattle an offense.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Wolfpack will
Leaving that the same way I came in through the back though. That's so weird. I have to go through the front. That's so weird.
He makes the grab.
Come on. Move the ball, y'all. Good job.
They'll move the chains. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the
We need
back.
better offensive line play,
There
man.
was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side.
There's a step, bruh.
Return takes it down to the 27-yard line as his defense is hungry for turnovers. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The run inside. It's Morrill. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Get there. Good tackle.
It's Williams. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
On the gun, on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
Good stuff, defense.
Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the away team sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
Oh, let's stop all that line. We ain't say none of that.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard
We
gain.
ain't say nothing like
Now
that.
the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Running inside, it's Morrill. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical.
Makes the grab in their space.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Gonna run it. It's Morrill. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's Reed to throw. Here's a heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get up.
Fires deep toward the end zone.
Why did y'all leave him wide open? What are you doing? Why are you guarding this? Come on now, Rick. Where did you go? Why did you start guarding him? Like, what? What?
Catch, plenty of room, feet down in the end zone. No midseason concentration lapse here in week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, the quarterback had the matchup he wanted. His big tight end with that wingspan working against that defender in the end zone. Man, that QB will take that matchup all day.
Bringing it back. And the returner is stopped. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you knew he was going to take a step back, because you can't throw the ball for over 80% in a season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off top.
He hurls one deep down the left side.
Like, why are you just kind of bullshit?
But now, dealing with 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
They'll move the tight end. Throwing Reed. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and to throw. It's Reed.
Come on, man.
Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. A&M comes back out with another first down. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Reed. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good.
Lets it fly deep downfield.
Them niggas did the same thing twice.
Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Got a man. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Fires to the right.
Oh my God, how do you miss that? How do you miss that?
As a quarterback, we know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times, he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. And that's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. No good. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes. Missed field goal, still down by 24. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25. Stopped at the 26. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach coming out of the locker room. He is very pleased with how his quarterback is performing. As you guys know, he has become really firmly entrenched in this Heisman conversation, getting to be a little bit later in the season. But his performance has got to match that hype. And in the first half, so far so good. Very pleased with what they're seeing, and Coach said he wants to keep that going here to start the second half. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Could not make his
Good
way
job,
to
Rick.
the corner. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the this drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. Makes it past the marker. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face
That's the pass protection for. What are y'all doing?
Field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on 4th down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if
Like, how don't we get that interception?
I am taking a shot in a sudden change situation. Let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that 4th down.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morrow. Got a little grass. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their...
There he goes. Got enough space. Touchdown, Aggies. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double fit.
30-43. That's smacked by Texas A&M.
This team, David.
Yep. Real dogs. We might be bowl eligible this year. You know that's Dante Ugly Eyes. Exactly. Right, hit the motherfucker. I be the baby.
I that baby. Yeah. He was light skinned. Yeah. Implant. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that joint do not work.